ไอ้ห่าเนี่ยมึงหยุดนะเว้ยกูบอกให้มึงหยุด
That's the mine. That is creepy looking.
This terrifying video was shared by Aventuras y Jose, a YouTuber known for hiking deep into the desert and uncovering the strange and unexplainable. He set out hiking in the desert, and at first, everything seemed calm and peaceful. But then, things took a terrifying turn. Out of nowhere, he first heard a whistle, then something was suddenly thrown at him, yet no one was in sight. His heart raced as he noticed movement in the trees, like someone or something was trying to hide and watch him from the shadows.
Y me voy a ir para el otro lado allá porque yo escuché ruido. Estos son cazadores, mi gente. Aquí voy a estar un ratito, pero no sé ni por dónde darle. Pero viera qué asustón. Esto. Por allá, por allá. Mire, mire. Me voy a salir de aquí. Por allá. Yo lo alcancé a agarrar. Yo escuché ruido, pero no alcancé. No sé si lo van a alcanzar a ver. Yo creo que lo alcancé a agarrar con la cámara. Me voy a regresar de aquí, mi gente. Me voy a ir de aquí. De primero me tiraron a este lado, mano izquierda.
Moments later, he stumbled upon a black nylon bag lying in the dirt. At first, he thought it might just be mice inside, but the unsettling feeling told him otherwise.
Mire lo que encontré aquí, mi gente. Han venido a tirar algo. Serán ratones, pero hiede mucho. Vean nomás lo que vienen a tirar en este gran arroyo, en este cañón. ¿Por qué ahora han venido a tirar esto? Pero algo extraño, me salgo de aquí, mi gente, porque la verdad no se sabe qué será. Pero apesta feo. Se me hace que son animales, ratones muertos.
That was enough for him to decide to leave before things got worse. Was someone trying to scare him away from the desert? Who was out there, lurking unseen? If it were you, alone in the desert with strange things happening, would you stay and investigate or run before it's too late? One wrong glance, and you'll see what shouldn't be seen. This creepy video was shared by Archaeolog, a channel well known for treasure hunting with metal detectors and uncovering secrets long buried beneath the earth. In this video, they set out on a thrilling treasure hunt with nothing but a metal detector. At first, it was just the excitement of discovery, but soon it turned into something far more mysterious. The detector signaled something unusual, so they grabbed their shovels and started digging. Deeper and deeper they went until finally, they unearthed something beyond imagination. A massive sarcophagus, hidden for who knows how long. What they found inside was unsettling. Why was such a thing buried so deep in the ground? Who put it there? Could it hold priceless treasure, or something far more sinister that was never meant to be found? If you stumbled upon a sarcophagus hidden for centuries, would you dare open it, or leave it buried forever? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. Red Walks into the Forest shared this video on YouTube, a channel well known for venturing deep into the forest and uncovering unsettling, mysterious things. He wandered deep into the forest, expecting nothing more than a quiet adventure. But what he stumbled upon was far from ordinary. Perched high in a tree was a creepy, unsettling creature. Its skin was pitch black, its rough hair tangled like shadows, and though it resembled a human, its movements were anything but. Slow, twisted, unnatural.
เดี๋ยวมันทำอะไรของมันเดี๋ยวตัวพวกนี้มันปีนห้างได้ด้วยเหรอครับทุกคนไม่ใครรู้นะเนี่ย
เฮ้ย เฮ้ย มึงทำอะไรวะไอ้เว้นกูถามว่ามึงทำอะไร
แม่งชี้หน้าผมทุกคนดูใบหน้าของมันดิสยองเลยนะครับดูหน้าของมัน
มึงแน่จริงมึงมากูอยากเจอมึงอะถ้าเกิดว่ามึงแน่จริงมึงลงมาโอ้นอนแน่นิ่งเลยทุกคนผมคิดว่าคนที่อยู่บนห้างไม่น่ามีชีวิตอยู่แล้วไอ้ห่านี่มึงหยุดนะเว้ยกูบอกให้มึงหยุดเฮ้ยทุกคนดูสยองเลยนะครับ
Imagine standing there alone in the silence of the forest and seeing something like this staring back at you. Would you dare take a step closer to find out what it really is? Or would you turn and run before it even makes a move? Some things in the wild aren't meant to be discovered, and this might just be one of them. If you're brave enough to keep watching, the worst is yet to come. This video was posted by Mountain West Productions, a channel known for hiking deep into the mountains and uncovering mysterious places most people would never dare to explore. He hiked deep into the mountain when something strange caught his eye. An old hut sitting quietly near what looked like an abandoned mine. Curiosity pulled him closer, and as he stepped inside, he made a chilling discovery. The hut wasn't just a hut, it was hiding a secret tunnel carved beneath the mountain itself. The deeper he went, the darker and colder it became.
Yeah, there's some sort of a structure down here. Oh, wow. That's the mine. That is creepy looking. I don't know if I want to go in this one. far back does it even go? Can't tell what it just dug into the side of the boulders. Look at, what do you smell? Oh, there's a deer leg in here. Kind of fresh. Yeah, something lives in this one. We're not gonna get in a fight with that. Whatever's bringing deer in here. She's hitting on a lot of scents.
The silence was overwhelming, almost as if the mountain was holding its breath. Then the tunnel split into two separate paths, both stretching into pitch black nothingness. At that moment, fear set in, and he decided to turn back.
Greta doesn't seem to care. Oh yeah. Wow. This keeps going and going. Yeah, you get lost in something like this. That's crazy. Holy cow. Yeah, we'll mark this because I don't know where this is or how to get out. I know this is my tunnel. And I'm not getting lost in mine.
What if he kept going and never found his way back? Who built this tunnel? And what did it mean to hide? Would you dare to keep going deeper into a place like this? Or would you turn back before the mountain swallowed you whole? If you're brave enough to keep watching, the worst is yet to come. This was uploaded on Outer Range on YouTube, a channel known for venturing into forgotten lands, uncovering ruins, and exploring mysteries hidden deep in nature. He was hiking deep into the mountain, then, through the trees, he spotted it. Dark openings carved into the cliffside. A ruin, untouched for centuries. What kind of people lived in such desolation? What drove them to survive here, hidden from the world?
Trying to navigate my way up to this ruin that I saw years ago. Let's see here. See if I can point. If you look just right there at the end of my finger, kind of blocking it right there. If you look right there, you'll see them dark openings. In there is where the ruin is at. So I am thinking about traversing up this ridge across here and staying kind of parallel with it. It looks like something that could be done. Going straight up to it from the bottom, I don't think so. So that's what I'm going to try. So we'll see.
He decides to check it out and explore it, and uncover what might be lurking around the mountain. And then came the moment that left him speechless. Standing before him were not one, but multiple structures stacked into the cliff itself. Grinding stones, pottery shards, and blackened walls revealed he was not just in ruins.
That's what I seen when I was glassing, but on the back side, look here, whole nother structure. Looks fairly, wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. See, it's built in. Can't wait to get up there and see this. Okay, I just walked up here. I told you I was gonna let you explore it with me. Don't really have any idea of anything that's going on as of yet. Over here, it looks like there's maybe an old building that has come down, an old dwelling. Here is amazing. Look, this is like a two-story structure that's built into this.
Would you dare step deeper into such silence, knowing every stone might hold the spirit of the past? From the shadows to your screen, this is where fear takes form. State Treasures is a YouTuber whose channel is known for uncovering forgotten ruins, ancient mysteries, and exploring hidden sites most people would never dare to set foot in. Shared this video. While hiking through a canyon, he stumbled across ancient ruins far earlier than expected. Hidden beneath brush and stone, it felt as though the past was trying to push itself back into view. But with every step, the silence grew heavier, as if the canyon itself was holding a secret. He hiked there, and what he saw was a bit shocking. As he moved deeper, a different room constructed with claystone everywhere, fire-blackened walls and pottery shards told a darker story, of lives lived, lost, and perhaps spirits still lingering.
Imagine that, 1,000-year-old charcoal. Also can actually see, I don't know if you can see it, there's some little pottery shards back there. Oh, look at that. Looks like some black on red. Wow. Amazing. You can see the little windows here. Look at these. The window here too.
What were these people protecting? And why does it feel like something still watches over this abandoned village? Would you dare to enter ruins like these, knowing they whisper of a past that refuses to be forgotten? Just when it feels safe, the real horror shows itself. This video was uploaded by Aventuras en las Montañas, a channel known for hiking deep into the forest and uncovering unsettling mysteries hidden in the wild. He hiked deep into the woods, expecting nothing more than the whisper of trees and the crunch of leaves beneath his feet. But then, something unusual caught his eye. A piece of cloth hanging from a tree, not just tossed there by accident. It looked placed, almost as if someone was living out here. Curiosity turned into unease when, just moments later, he noticed movement. Figures walking silently through the thick bushes.
Yaman.
Who were they? Why would anyone choose to stay hidden so deep in the forest? Were they travelers, hermits, or something far more unsettling? Imagine being alone in the woods and realizing you might not actually be alone. Would you keep going deeper to find out who or what they are? Or would you turn back before you learn the truth you were never meant to see? Fear lingers in the silence, waiting for its moment. This video was posted by El Aventurero Robertico, a YouTuber known for diving deep into the forest to hike and uncover the unknown. They set out on a night hike, guided only by flashlights and the sound of their own footsteps. That's when their beams caught something strange, an entrance built right into the mountain. It wasn't just a doorway, It looked like a cage, hidden in the rock, as if someone or something was meant to be locked inside. Curiosity pulled them closer, but as they examined the rusted wood of the frame, movement caught their eye. Coiled tightly in the shadows was a venomous viper, its scales glistening beside the beam, its body tense and ready to strike.
Mira. Bien chiquita. No lo haces tanto que casi no se mira. Mira, ahí va. Mira. Está bien chiquita, ¿no? ¿Cómo va a ir esa víbora chiquita este año?
Va a haber muchas víboras este año, muchas serpentinas.
Ahí va por adentro de la casa.
Sí, se metió hacia adentro, te digo que es peligroso entrar anoche.
Ay, qué resbaloso está aquí.
Y no se mira, está escondido entre las tablas, no vamos a poder entrar.
¿No?
No. No, está peligrosa, se metió entre las tablas para adentro.
Qué chiquita está, ¿verdad? Ni ruido hacen.
Nada.
Nada de ruido.
No se ve ni para dónde se fue.
No, desapareció. Pirata, vente para acá.
Le pegó unos golpecitos a la piedra.
Y de ahí salió, fue buena
De ahí
idea.
salió.
Y yo diciéndote que sí que estaba haciendo todavía.
Lo único que miré nomás fue cuando sacó la cabeza queriendo morder el palo con el que le di.
Now imagine what if they had stepped inside before noticing? What if the viper struck, trapping them in the cage with no way out? Even worse, what if more vipers were slithering unseen in the darkness of that cage? Would you dare explore further, or turn back and leave that sinister entrance behind forever? This creepy video was shared by Aventurasi Jose, a YouTuber known for hiking deep into the desert and uncovering the strange and unexplainable. He went hiking deep into the forest, expecting just a normal, peaceful adventure surrounded by nature. But what he stumbled upon was something so disturbing, it still haunts him to this day. Out of nowhere, in the middle of the trail, he saw something that simply did not belong there. At first glance, it almost looked human, a woman's figure. But then the horror set in. Its leg was made of iron, the body looked rotten, twisted, and horribly unnatural.
Eso se ve horrible. No, hombre. Uy, 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 uy. Mire. Pero ese hierro, pátate. Pátate. Hay disparos. Se escuchó un disparo. Se escuchó un disparo. Oye. Oiga por allá. Oh, para allá pasa el tren allá. Mire. Mire, mi gente. Mire lo que se encuentra uno. Tiene patas de hierro. Mire, esas son, pero es ahí tiene las piernas. Mire, pero es como de hule. Mire, como que es una mujer, mire. Pero es una mujer de hule, de hule, como que es mujer. Pero es cosa de eso de mujeres que usan hombres a lo mejor. Mire, yo pensé que era persona la que es.
How could something like this exist in the forest? Was it a statue, a spirit, or some kind of grotesque creature left behind by something we don't yet understand? Here's the terrifying question. How did it get there, and what exactly was he looking at? Would you dare to keep walking deeper into the forest after seeing something like that? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. A YouTuber named Jelly Official, whose channel is well known for exploring the paranormal and capturing the unexplainable on camera, shared this scary encounter. He hiked deep into the woods, hoping for nothing more than a calm, peaceful night of camping under the stars. But that peace didn't last long. In the middle of the night, something terrifying broke the silence. Strange, untraceable sounds began echoing from the darkness, eerie noises with no clear source. He looked around, but there was nothing. No movement, no figure. Just the sound circling him in the night.
Seperti ada suara anak ayam ya teman-teman. Ya kan? Kok ada suara anak ayam ya? Jangan-jangan kuntilanak teman-teman ini.
Alone in the forest with no one around to call for help, he kept hearing those unsettling sounds. What was it? A warning? Or something waiting for the perfect moment to strike? Would you pack up and run? Or stay frozen, not knowing what might step out of the dark? Could it be an unseen creature stalking him? Or something not human at all? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This terrifying video was posted by Jesus Arias, who is known for diving deep into the desert to uncover the mysterious things hidden out there. He was hiking deep through the desert, where nothing but sand and silence stretched for miles, when suddenly he stumbled upon something that should not have been there. In the middle of nowhere, hidden beneath the blazing sun, was what looked like an underground room, sunken into the earth. No roof, just an open pit at ground level. He claimed it might have been a shield or shelter for soldiers during a war, but that only raises more questions. Why would anyone return to a place marked by war and bloodshed?
Está en estos lugares. Pileta de agua. ¿Dónde están las tuberías? No hay. Eran cuartitos subterráneos estos, gente. Nosotros hacíamos esto antes cuando yo era soldado. Y puras maderas arriba. Entramos así y escuadra. Por si disparaban, no nos dieran. Y nosotros estábamos en esta área. Pongamos que la entrada estaba en la esquina. Así como ratas escondidos andábamos. Y viendo así para abajo, como ahí. Si pasa alguien, un convoy. Ahí, pum, 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 pum. Y así. Miren dónde está esto. No inventes. Y no se ve de abajo, no se mira. Fácil. Maderas. Y o si pensaba la gente que era casa regular, arriba. Su tarimita. O una tipo casita aquí. Una tipo casita. Y si disparaban.
Who built this strange structure in the middle of the desert? And more importantly, what was it really built for? Could it have been a war hideout or something far more mysterious? Something we weren't meant to find? Tell me, would you step down into a place like this, not knowing what secrets it hides? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself, it's about to get worse. This video was posted by Mama, a channel well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing moments that defy explanation. Alone in the dead of night, he set out for what he thought would be just another peaceful camping trip in the forest. Everything seemed calm, almost too calm, until his camera captured something truly mind-blowing. At first it was subtle, just a tree branch swaying back and forth. But here's the chilling part. There was no wind, no breeze strong enough to make it move. So what was pushing it? An unseen presence lurking in the shadows? And then, the night turned darker. From out of nowhere, a ghostly figure appeared, dressed in flowing white, its head cloaked in black, and its piercing eyes glowing sharply through the darkness. Just as quickly, it vanished into thin air, leaving nothing but fear behind. What was that? Why does this forest seem to breathe with unnatural forces? Would you dare spend the night where the unknown roams freely? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. A YouTuber named Arnold Outdoors shared this video. His channel is known for fishing, camping, hunting, gardening, and, of course, some goofy shenanigans in the Pacific Northwest woods. But this time, things took a much darker turn. They climbed high into the mountains, curious about what secrets might be waiting out there in the wild. Then, out of nowhere, they stumbled upon something strange. A dark cave, hidden in the middle of nowhere, with steps leading deep inside. Drawn by curiosity, they decided to enter. But the deeper they went, the stranger it became. Massive rocks towered above them, almost like the cave was protecting something not meant to be found. The air grew colder, the silence heavier, and the darkness seemed endless. What could be hiding in a place like this?
And it goes back that way, I think, is the deep dark areas. Alright, fire that light up and let's get a view of in here. Trip hazard. I gotta watch where I'm going and not watch the camera. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. That's so neat.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is cool.
This is totally natural because it looks almost like cartoon.
It does, like they burrowed through here. Alright, let's keep going. Can you see your breath? Oh, can't see your breath.
A little bit, I can see yours a little bit.
Well, there's supposedly a bunch of other people down here.
Yeah, there was a big tour, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Whoa, shit. I almost tripped. These big clodhoppers on.
This big piece is like, oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is it just an abandoned cavern? Or a hidden lair for something far more sinister? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This terrifying video was posted by Zero on YouTube. His channel is well known for uncovering eerie paranormal encounters and sharing terrifying, unimaginable activities caught on camera. He set out for what was supposed to be a peaceful night hike, just him, the trail, and the silence of the forest. But that silence didn't last long. Out of nowhere, he felt a chill run down his spine. And then he saw it. Hidden among the trees was a figure, a ghostly creature with a creepy head staring right at him. Its shape was faint, almost transparent, like a creature that shouldn't exist. His heart raced. Fear gripped him. The question echoed in his mind. What is that?
Oh banget, men. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullah. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
Was it really a ghost silently watching him from the darkness, or something far more mysterious lurking in the woods? Would you have kept walking deeper into the forest, or turned back immediately? And what if those glowing eyes began to follow you? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. In October 2020, YouTuber Noeg Craig, who is normally known for cooking videos, made the mistake of taking a solo camping trip near Spruce Pond. He set out into the forest for what he thought would be a calm, peaceful night of camping. But sometimes, the forest doesn't give you peace, it gives you nightmares. As he was about to drift off to sleep, the silence was shattered by strange noises coming from the bushes.
Who's there? Hello?
At first, he thought it might be an animal, but curiosity pulled him closer. That's when he saw it. Something so terrifying it made his blood run cold. Out of the shadows, a figure stepped forward, a man wearing a clown mask staring at him in silence.
What's this? What the?
Alone in the middle of nowhere, he didn't wait to find out what the masked stranger wanted. He ran, heart pounding, desperate to escape before it was too late. But here's the question. Who was that figure hiding in the dark? And why was he lurking deep in the forest at night? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Jose Flores Terror on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for uncovering terrifying legends and exploring places haunted by dark histories. This time around, he hiked deep into the forest, expecting nothing more than a calm, peaceful night hike. But that peace was shattered in an instant. From the darkness, a loud, bone-chilling scream erupted, echoing through the trees, bouncing off the silence of the forest.
¿Alguien? ¿Alguien?
But here's the terrifying question. Whose voice was that? Was it human, crying for help? Or something not human at all, luring him deeper into the woods? Alone, with only the forest around you and a scream tearing through the night, what would you do? Would you run for your life, or stay and risk finding out what's hiding in the shadows? Think you've seen it all? This next moment will change your mind. This story comes from Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for eerie night investigations and terrifying wilderness encounters. He set out to camp overnight, deep in the forest, completely alone. At first, everything seemed fine. He lit a fire, trying to settle in and enjoy the calm of the night. But then, the atmosphere shifted. It was as if something unseen was lurking just beyond the glow of the flames, watching, waiting. The once comforting silence of the forest turned heavy and suffocating. His heart started pounding as he realized he was not truly alone.
Nothing. When we're waiting in silence, Whoa! What the hell was that? jeez. What the fuck? No way. Someone just came, like, from behind me. And something hit the... What is going on right now? Hello? I don't even know why I'm saying hello right now, as if that's gonna do anything. Sorry if the microphone's a little wonky, guys, but I have it facing ahead of me. But no, seriously, what was that?
Imagine being at a campsite in the middle of nowhere, the fire crackling, shadows dancing around you, and then suddenly feeling unsafe. That creeping sensation that something is out there, hidden in the darkness. What would you do? Would you stay put and hope it passes, or pack up and run into the unknown? Have you ever dared to camp alone in the forest, knowing you might not be the only one there? Chilling video was shared by Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for its spine-chilling explorations into haunted houses, cursed places, and encounters you'll never forget. He ventured deep into the forest to uncover the truth about the dreaded demon house. But what started as an exploration quickly spiraled into one of the most terrifying nights of his life. At first, the silence was heavy, almost suffocating, but then everything changed. Out of nowhere, an invisible force shoved him violently, slamming his body against the wall with a strength no human hand could carry. His heart pounded, fear coursing through his veins.
Just kind of want to take a quick peek. Oh, there's like nothing here. Oh, fuck. Oh, ow. Oh, what the hell? What the was that? Something just pushed me. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Guys, like, something just pushed me like right into this thing.
But before he could process what had happened, it got worse. Within minutes, something unseen struck his face. Then again, harder.
Oh! What the hell? Oh, someone just hit me in the face.
Leah.
Oh, something like with some force literally just hit me in the face.
Imagine standing in pitch darkness, completely alone, with something unseen attacking you. Would you have stayed? Would you fight against the unseen? Or would you run for your life before the demon house claimed you too? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This chilling video was shared on Alone is Scary vlog, a channel that is well known for diving deep into the world of the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. Standing in the middle of nowhere, curiosity got the best of him, and he went hiking deep into the forest when something caught his eye. An old, isolated house decided to step inside. But what his camera captured will leave you in shock. As he explored, a chilling sight appeared, a white ghostly shadow reflected in the glass. His heart pounded.
Itu orangnya di luar. Tuh. Apa itu? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ada suara anak kecil. Kayak suara anak kecil bermain ya, teman-teman.
And then it got worse. From the silence of the woods came the sound of children playing, yet no one was there.
Coba yang satunya gimana? Ini Bang Jal tersesat di mana sih? Tuh. Wih. Siapa? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Hah? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Kula nuwun.
เฮ้ยนี่ruangan apa ini?
Who built a house this deep in the forest? Why do unseen forces seem to linger around it? And most importantly, if you were there, alone, with voices echoing through the dark halls, would you stay to uncover the truth or would you run for your life? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. We got this story from Jasko on YouTube, a channel known for diving into the darkest, most haunted places you could ever imagine. Tonight's tale isn't just creepy, it's a chilling descent into the Devil's Forest, where what they thought was just another van camping trip nearly turned into their last. To test whether something is really lurking in the forest, one of them clapped, and with a shaky voice dared any unseen spirit to clap back. Then, a sound echoed back from the forest, clear enough to send chills rushing through their veins.
Alright, spirits, I want to play a game called Hide and Clap. We hear you around us right now, but I want you to show us what direction you're in. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a noise just like this. You ready? Just like this. The fuck was that?
No way.
And what I want you to do is replicate that noise, so let me know what direction you're in. 3, 2, 1. Just like this, spirits, just like this.
Dude, it's right behind you.
Do you want us to come down there? I really don't want to.
I don't either.
Bro, it sounded like something just clapped. Okay. Can we try something?
Oh, fuck, Chaz. Yeah, do it. It's our favorite game of hide and clap. You ready?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What was it that answered them? Could something truly be lurking in those woods? Or was it the forest itself reminding them they were not alone? Would you dare step into a place where shadows respond to your call? Or would you run before the unseen shows its face? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. Min's story, a YouTuber whose channel is well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. He went camping deep in the forest at night, expecting peace under the stars, but what his camera recorded will send chills down your spine. As he sat by his camp, a dark, ghostly shadow suddenly appeared behind him, silent, shifting around in the darkness. What was that? A spirit haunting the woods? Or something far more mysterious lurking in the dark? Alone in the forest, with only the crackle of fire for comfort, imagine realizing you're not alone. Would you pack up and run for your life, or stay to see what that shadow really is? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This video was shared by Cursed Urban, a channel known for uncovering the most chilling and unexplainable things caught on camera. He hiked deep into the woods, the night pressing in around him, when suddenly, his flashlight froze on something unusual. Right there, in the middle of the forest, stood a strange structure, long sticks and branches carefully arranged, leaning against a tree, forming a haunting teepee-like shape.
You guys see that? Okay, that I think, let me check. Get the phone out. Yup, that is our point. That teepee structure in the woods is our point. It's so quiet out here, guys. It's unreal. Yeah, this is our point. I don't think I'm going to fit in that, though. It looks a little bit too small for me. Looks like somebody was recently out here, though.
But here's the terrifying question. Who built this? Was it just some campers playing around? Or was it something far more sinister? A ritual site, a warning, or maybe even a place where something waits? The deeper you stare at it, the more unsettling it becomes. It doesn't look random, it looks intentional, almost like a message. Would you dare step closer to check it out? Or would you turn around and run before finding out what it's really for? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This video was shared by Wididwiputra on YouTube, a channel well known for exploring haunted places and testing courage in the most terrifying locations. He went to an ancient cemetery, said to be the oldest and most cursed in the area. Behind him stands a massive banyan tree, its twisted roots stretching wide, radiating an eerie energy. Locals warn that this place is haunted by Gendruwo and Kuntilanak, spirits often seen here. As he sets up his camera for the night test, the atmosphere thickens. Then his camera caught something very strange moving around the tree. A shadow moves and then vanishes into the thin air. The camera caught this multiple times.
Pasti mengalir dan dilancarkan lagi, teman-teman. Ini teman-teman pohonnya ya. Akarnya itu udah bercabang-cabang kemana-mana, teman-teman ya.
What are these strange shadows moving around? Are they the unreal creature guarding the tree? Alone, surrounded by unseen forces, would you dare stay longer in this cursed graveyard? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Kuba Mysteri, a YouTuber whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, uncovering mysteries many would never dare to face. That night, he entered a deep forest, a place hidden from the eyes of most. Locals whispered of unspeakable tragedies. A woman was murdered, and her body was left to rot until it turned to bone. Imagine stepping into that very crime scene at midnight. Would you dare? Then it began. Strange movements in the shadows, whispers all around the forest. What was making those movements? An unknown spirit or what? And then a woman's sobbing cry echoes in the dark. Could it be her spirit, forever trapped?
Allahu Akbar. Terus dia kabur. Dia kabur cuy. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Masya Allah. Kayak yang ada yang lari di arah sini cuy. Arah sini ada yang lari tadi.
What would you do if the spirit of a murdered soul stood before you crying? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Franco TV on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, capturing what most of us would never dare to see. He went alone into the cemetery at night, with nothing but his flashlight and courage guiding him through the silence. Every step echoed like the dead themselves were listening. Suddenly, his eyes caught something unusual, a strange, dazzling shadow moving in the distance. It flickered like light, yet carried the form of something alive.
Right now I am in the room, and it is complete dark in here. I could barely see anything in front of me. I can see the light on the outside. Hola? I saw what looked like some sort of like a reflection of light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Oh, what was that? The light.
His heart raced. Was this a wandering ghost? A restless spirit moving between the graves? Or something far more sinister hiding in the dark? Alone in the cemetery, with the unknown watching back at you, would you keep recording? Or would you run before the shadows close in? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by Yupri Karim, a creator known for diving into the world of the paranormal and capturing the most unsettling experiences on camera. He decided to spend the night camping deep in the forest, completely alone. At first everything was quiet, just the sound of the trees swaying. But then, the silence broke. Strange animal-like voices began echoing through the darkness. The deeper the night grew, the louder and closer the sounds became. Imagine being out there, surrounded by nothing but shadows, unsure of what's lurking just outside your tent. Was it really animals making those noises, or something far more sinister? Could it be spirits mimicking voices to lure him out, or a creature of the forest watching, waiting for him to step outside? If you were in his place, would you dare unzip that tent and face whatever was calling in the night, or would you stay hidden, hoping morning comes before it finds you?
I came across this story on a YouTube channel called Adventure Outdoor, and honestly, it plays out like something straight out of a horror film. He set out early in the morning on the North York moors. The mist was so thick, even his truck faded into the fog. His plan was simple: ride the ancient Rutland Rig Road, cross the old railway line, and loop back before dark. But the deeper he went, the more unsettling things became. The mist refused to lift. Landmarks disappeared. At one point, he reached an old stone marker dated 1888, where he stopped to eat. But the silence around him wasn't natural. It felt heavy, as if he wasn't alone. Later, he arrived at Anno Cross, built on top of a Bronze Age burial mound. Locals say artifacts and bones were found there. He thought about camping, but even he admitted he'd be too terrified to try. Some paths on the moors feel ancient, guarded, and maybe not meant for the living.
What I'm standing on is a Bronze Age burial mound. I was reading about it online. I think they found Bronze Age artifacts and that here as well. I keep thinking about coming and camping here, but I ain't gonna do it on my own. Be terrified.
But what do you think? Would you spend the night on a burial mound? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. Ghostier, a YouTuber best known for sharing his frightening and chilling encounters, uploaded this video. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, an old barn stands among the cornfields, its shadow long, its reputation darker. Locals whisper about missing children, strange noises, and an evil presence said to linger inside. Tonight, they went in. The deeper they drove, the heavier the air felt. A crumbling house appeared, its windows like hollow eyes watching them. The barn sat behind it, massive, silent, and terrifying. The kind of place that feels alive, even in stillness. Inside, it was worse. Pitch L-back halls. Floors are ready to give way. Whispers of knocks, footsteps, and shadows. At one point, a mist-like figure drifted past the stairs, clear as day on camera.
Oh, I saw something going to the other side of me, like a mist. Hello? Like literally right behind the stairs, right here, that door. Oh my God, please, I hope I did.
Did you catch on?
Yes.
Was it human or something else? The further they explored, the stranger it became. Objects moved on their own. A child's name, Jenny, appeared on the wall, then echoed through the spirit box.
Oh my God, what you said? You said Jenny?
Jenny.
Come here. Look.
Yo, no
Jenny.
way.
Yo, now that is creepy.
No way. Look, it's had a hard life. But look, it says Jenny.
Yep.
Right here.
Dude, Jenny P. Oh.
No
What is that
way, dude.
coincidence or what, bro?
No way.
Jenny, this is your room, your bathroom, whatever this was? It has to be a little kid.
That's when they knew they weren't alone. That was it. They had to leave. Whatever haunts this place didn't want them there. And trust me, after what they saw, I don't think anyone should come back. But if that shook you, the next encounter might haunt your dreams. Arms Family Homestead is one of those YouTube channels that feels easy and comforting to watch. Most of the time, it's about country living, fishing, hunting, and the simple outdoors. In this particular episode, Daniel, the dad, takes his son Houston out for a hunt on their own land. Nothing intense, just father and son time in the woods. At first it's calm. They're quietly watching deer move through the trees, enjoying the peace. But that quiet doesn't last long. Out of nowhere, two men with rifles step onto Daniel's private property. They aren't just trespassing, they're sneaking up, trying to take a shot at the deer right in front of them. Then, a gunshot rings out. The bullet misses the deer, but passes so close to Daniel and his son that the danger becomes very real.
Mother. You stay here. Hey! You better run, you piece of crap!
Daniel jumps up, confronts the strangers, and they immediately bolt, crashing through the woods. It could have ended tragically, but luckily, both father and son walked away safe. What happens next is the kind of thing that keeps people awake at night. The YouTuber Rice and Beans Adventures shared a chilling encounter he experienced while out camping. Morning was supposed to feel calm, but instead, it carried the weight of last night's horror. The YouTuber admitted that last night was rough. A sudden windstorm ripped through camp, snapping the tent's legs like twigs. They tried fixing it, but by midnight, everything was in ruins. Chairs blown away, the campsite destroyed. With no shelter left, they crawled into the back of the truck. Just the stars above, and the howling wind. Imagine lying there, in the vast emptiness. Every sound outside could be something moving in the dark. He says he eventually fell asleep.
14 hours to get here, set up camp, and then a windstorm come in and decimate it. So the drive took a little bit longer because we ended up stopping at the Prada store in Marfa, and then a couple of art installations nearby. It's let me look up the name. I'll let you guys catch the sunrise too.
But really, how do you sleep knowing your camp has been torn apart, and the desert night hides things you can't see? That storm wasn't just rough, it was terrifying. And maybe he didn't tell us everything that happened out there. Things take a darker turn in the next clip I came across. This video comes from Midwest Ghost Hunter, well known for capturing some of the scariest investigations online. This time, he's in Wisconsin, heading toward an abandoned factory with a dark reputation. Locals whisper about endless paranormal activity inside, shadows that move, voices that answer, doors that slam without warning. And tonight, he's stepping into that place completely alone. He pushed through the tannery's yawning doors and felt the air change, a pinprick of cold that crawled up his spine. Every footstep echoed like a warning. He felt a pressure brush his back, his breath hitched, and the darkness answered with a whisper that wasn't human. Doors slammed shut by themselves. Mannequins began to rock and slide without touch, staring with glass eyes that knew his name.
What? That door just shut. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. I am not going to be stuck in here. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
From the black beneath the catwalks, a cart rolled out on its own, creaking like a funeral march. Props flew off tables as if invisible hands had grown bold.
If there's anyone over here, could you? What the hell was that? It sounded like something moved over here. Did you just move one of these mannequins? Could you move one right now? Any one of these?
No. Oh. Dude! That thing just freaking started rocking! Oh, no. Are you freaking serious?
Would you step into that maze when the lights flicker and things move without touch? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. This chilling video comes from Harry Chris Rain, a YouTuber well known for sharing his eerie camping adventures in the rain. He set out to camp deep in the forest, and at first, everything felt perfect. Calm air, fresh breeze, just the kind of weather that promised a peaceful night. He began pitching his tent, believing it would be a simple, relaxing trip. But then the skies shifted, the wind grew sharp, and raindrops started to fall, soaking the ground beneath his feet. He stayed. He finished mounting his tent in the pouring rain, determined to stick it out. Later, when the storm finally eased, he thought he could enjoy his camp. He made dinner, sat down to eat, and suddenly, the rain returned, heavier than before. Imagine sitting there trapped in darkness, every sound of the forest drowned out by relentless water hammering the canvas above your head. All through the night the storm raged, and he sat in that tent alone, cold, and listening to every creak of the woods around him. Could it have been just the weather? Or was something else hiding in the storm, waiting for him to close his eyes? What happens next is the kind of thing that keeps people awake at night. This video was uploaded by Camper Vibe, a channel run by two girls who share their love for camping, but this time, only one of them decided to head out to this place, alone. This video begins with her searching for peace after the relentless weight of the holidays. She heads to Daring Woods, a stretch of forest she thought would offer quiet solitude. But little did she know, this woodland lies just outside Pluckley, Britain's most haunted village, which holds the Guinness World Record for having over 14 known ghosts. The camp is set, just before the skies grow darker. Dinner seems simple enough, but the forest begins to whisper. Then, strange noises echo. Some sound like children screaming, others like gunshots, and she can't explain where they're coming from. The owls fall silent, and the woods take on a heavier tone. Then it happens, a sound drifts through the trees, unnatural. Not deer, not fox, not anything she recognizes.
Anyway. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. I don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming. There's so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes, there's a lot of planes. There's like this weird, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm tired, so I'm going to let this burn out in a bit, sit here and enjoy a fire for a little while and then head to bed. The hammock's really comfy, thank God, so I should sleep well, I would think. Where's my big bean? What was that noise?
After some time, she swears it's footsteps circling the tent. She doesn't dare turn on the light, terrified it isn't an animal, but a person. The night drags on. Every second feels endless, and she admits it's the most scared she's ever been in a tent. After she later discovered the horrifying truth, the woods where he spent the night are known as Screaming Woods, where anguished cries echo through the trees. Paranormal tours are hosted here. Ghost hunters have filmed here, and the number of hauntings has earned it a permanent record in history. From eerie to bone-chilling, This next clip drags us even deeper into fear. Grizzly Gaz, a well-known wild camper whose page is dedicated to sharing his camping adventures, posted this chilling experience. He strolls into the woods on a school night, joking at first. Rumor has it pagans meet here. He finds a clearing that looks like a ritual site. It gives him the chills, but he decides to camp anyway. His tent is up. It's pitch black. The forest closes in. Then he decides to go for a walk when he sees a tree that looks like a skeleton.
Oh, it doesn't half look creepy down here. Tree looks like a skeleton, and we're all like bivvies in it and stuff.
The shadows begin to breathe. Then, after some while, he notices some voices and sounds in the trees. He knows he's not alone. The footsteps, whispers, someone circling the campsite terrified him.
I hope there's no widow makers following us. Would be no good, would it, mate? Oh, dear. This pillow. Oh, fuck! 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 Fucking hell. Where the fuck? Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're right. What the fuck was that? Fucking flies. Mate, come on.
He decides to turn off his light immediately. Then he decides to pack up. But as he gathers gear, the woods erupt. Dozens of distant voices scream and thunder toward the tent. Who are those figures racing through the trees? A prank, hunters, or something older? A ritual that didn't want witnesses?
This creepy video was uploaded to Pinguim LD on YouTube. Deep in the dense forest, a group of explorers stumbled upon something chilling. A wild animal appeared suddenly, an unknown creature lurking just beyond the trees. Panic and confusion rippled through the group as they realized the forest held more dangers than they imagined. They approached the river, only to discover a wild boar, fatally attacked, its carcass swelling unnaturally.
Guys, what did you see? I don't understand. Hey, gringo. Hey, gringo, seriously, let's go to the other river over there. Deep, guys, there's a pig over there, bro. A wild boar was attacked over there just now. What is it? A wild boar. It's a wild boar. Oh, I saw that animal over there. It's edible, bro. Let's bring it back to eat. Sure, huh?
As they debated whether to harvest it, the chilling discovery of massive snake-like eggs sent shivers down their spines. These were no ordinary eggs. They were enormous, likely belonging to a deadly anaconda, hidden in the murky waters.
Oh my god, bro. Wow, it's even deeper, faggot. Oh, what's this here? What's that over there, faggot? Faggot, that's an egg, faggot. That one over there is a snake's egg. What snake's egg? Anaconda. What the hell is that? It's a big egg, right, bro? Snake's egg. Look at the size of that egg, faggot.
One slip, one wrong step, and the horror became real. A massive snake struck, wrapping around a leg, cutting through flesh and leaving blood in the icy water. Chaos erupted as the group struggled to pull their friend free, the fear of the unknown pressing down like the suffocating darkness around them.
Man, the water's over there, dude. Go on, get up. Damn, water. It's
a snake. The snake comes out. Get out, pull. It's a snake. Go. Pull, damn, pull it. Oh.
Pull. Look there, man. The color of the water is bleeding, faggot. Go on, get.
Injured and shaken, they fled the forest, vowing never to return. The memory of the river, the eggs, and the shadowy predator would haunt them forever. One question lingered. What else still waits in the darkness, watching just out of sight? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. This story comes from Paranormal Discovery, a channel well known for its camping adventures and chilling encounters with the paranormal. They stepped into the woods, where the path simply ended, and the air shifted, heavy and wrong. Every step he took through the overgrowth grew louder, their breath ragged, shirt drenched in sweat. Ahead, a lake appeared, pitch black, still as glass. The trees around it seemed to swallow every sound. That's when he stumbled across something strange. A bridge that didn't belong there, and hanging nearby, a hockey net swaying like a mockery of reality.
Oh, this is completely different. What the? How does that happen? Like, actually, so the video I put in the description, go to that video. This bridge was different, man. It's like, this is not human made. What? Bro, when I came here, this was a totally different looking bridge.
Oh, really?
So like, there's no way a human made this like this. Like, it doesn't make sense.
They came the thud. A movement in the bushes, sharp, deliberate, freezing the blood in their veins.
What happened?
I don't know, something like big moved in the bush.
Something big?
Like fell, or it almost sounded like something like moved really quick, like through the bush.
Holy shit. Okay.
Hours later, inside an old cabin, the silence was shattered with a metallic bang echoing from within the walls. A woman's laugh followed, but no one was there. Dogs began to howl in the distance, and something unseen ran alongside them through the dark woods.
So, perfect timing, but still. What the Hello? Bro, I just heard a woman laugh, like actually. I just heard a woman laugh. Like, like from somewhere in here.
I wasn't recording, but you should have recorded that.
Yeah, I was recording.
By morning, the cabin told the truth. The table was toppled, and an X had been carved into the wall, deliberate, waiting. So, I ask you, what would you have done? Would you have stayed after hearing the laugh? Or would you have run before the mark on the wall claimed you too? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. This video was uploaded by Tiago Furacão, a creator whose channel is known for exploring and investigating haunted places. The team's flashlight began to flicker, its weak glow cutting through the suffocating dark. One of them joked nervously, but fear already lingered in their voices. They reached what locals call the house of the entity. Whispers claimed the land was cursed, though no one knew the full story. A sudden noise shattered the silence. The team froze. Something moved in the shadows, circling them. The sound of running footsteps grew louder, as if unseen figures closed in from every side.
What was that?
I don't know, man. It sounds like it came from here. Look. It
sounds like it came from under. Look, that tree of something. There's. What's that? Oh my god. Back off, guys, back off a little.
Inside the house, the terror grew worse. An unseen hand grabbed one of them, pulling at his arm. Clothes, bags, and strange relics littered the place, evidence that someone, or something, had lived here.
There's a lot of stuff. Hey, something grabbed my arm. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Something grabbed my arm here. Come on in, come on in. He put his hand on my arm, man.
Calm down. Stay close.
Then a light bulb exploded above them. The team panicked, certain they were no longer alone. Strange scratches appeared on the doors, and whispers spread through the air.
You blew the light bulb over there.
What?
A light bulb blew over there.
Calm down, calm down. Did.
You see? Bursting, bursting, bursting. Leave the items. No, 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 dot. The light bulb was where in those things? Oh, there. Oh my god, Foggo is swinging over there.
So, what do you think? Would you dare step inside this place? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. This story comes from Straight Explorer, who ventured into the ruins of an overgrown fortress. Surrounded by a moat 8 meters deep and 11 meters wide, its walls still hold secrets that nature could never bury. Hidden tunnels stretch beneath the trees, their silence broken only by echoes that sound too much like voices. Locals whisper that shadows still move inside, trapped souls bound to the fortress long after it was abandoned. Inside, footsteps echoed in the darkness, though no living figure was seen. The deeper he went, the stranger it became. Bones scattered across the floors, all the same shape, all arranged as if someone or something had placed them there. Knocks and whispers followed, rising from unseen rooms.
I can hear rumbling. Hello? What is rumbling? Big bone. Hello?
You're next, a voice finally warned through the static of his spirit box. Later, another name came through. Catherine, followed by Patricia. Were these restless spirits, or something darker, calling out? By the end, he wasn't alone. The equipment lit up on command, answering questions no human could hear. So the question remains, who still walks this fortress, and what waits for those who dare to enter after dark? From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. This video was uploaded by Jesse's Drone Adventures. The journey begins in a remote canyon east of Phoenix, Arizona, an area fenced off with barbed wire, almost as if something inside was never meant to be disturbed. From above, Jesse spotted several caves carved into the canyon walls, dark, hollow, and untouched. They seemed to whisper secrets of what could be hiding inside. The deeper he explored, the stranger it became. Markings scratched into stone, walls that seemed to breathe with silence, and caves that stretched further than expected. Though dismissed as vandals' work, anyone watching could sense something older lurking beneath the surface. But the most chilling moment came when Jesse reviewed drone footage of one cave. A shape appeared, arms bent, hands covering its ears, a distorted face frozen in silent agony.
After analyzing this photo, it definitely does look like it could be a figure of some sort that has their arms bent and slightly raised with their hands covering their ears. At least, that's what I see. I could also see a small mouth here, a nose, and where the eyes would be. But as much as I would like for this to be something and tell you we just unearthed a fossil of some sort, I believe it to be nothing more than a bunch of mud that dried in a very careful way that resembles the upper body of the human figure.
Was it dried mud, or the fossilized figure of something that once lived? Then, as he rode deeper into the canyon, something darted across the trail, too fast, too shadowy. At first glance, it seemed animal. But on closer review, it appeared wrong, almost human-like in its movement.
The sun was getting low, and there was one more stop I wanted to make, but on my way out of there, something darted across the trail in front of me so fast, I almost didn't see it. Pay very close attention to the red arrows on the screen. Now at this point, I had no idea what the heck I just saw. It all happened so fast, and all I really knew was I saw something. So I got off the trail for a second to see if I could find out which direction it went and tried to identify it.
So the question remains, what truly hides in those Arizona caves, and are they watching anyone who dares to get too close? If your skin wasn't crawling already, It definitely will after this. This video was posted by Exploring with Bear, a channel usually known for camping adventures. But this night, it turned into something much darker. It began with strange signs, tree arches, and markings believed to be evidence of Bigfoot activity. He explained that this very forest had a history: tents slashed, cinder blocks thrown, and glowing eyes watching from the darkness. A place haunted not only by Bigfoot, but also whispers of Dogman. As daylight faded, the atmosphere shifted. At the lake bed, he discovered massive paw prints, too large for any ordinary wolf.
Check those out, dog prints, or wolf or coyote. They're big though. Dogman is a wolf.
Then came the noises. Movement in the woods, rocks clanking, and the sense of being stalked from every direction. Screams echoed in the distance, followed by knocks and howls that seemed to answer one another. By nightfall, glowing eyes appeared beyond the firelight, vanishing as quickly as they came.
All right. Get your nerves back. Oh no. Was that my light that did that? I don't think so. I think something's moving back there. I couldn't hear it though. I just seen it. Oh, I heard that though.
The most terrifying moment came when a beam of light, like a flashlight, flashed deep in the trees. But he was alone. The night dragged on, filled with whistles, shadows, and an overwhelming feeling of being surrounded.
There's a howl. Just a minute ago. I didn't say nothing at first. My hair's standing straight up, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just seen a flashlight out in the woods. There is somebody down there. I want you guys to see it. Somebody's down there with a flashlight right now.
By 4 a.m., he abandoned the camp alive, but shaken. So tell me, was it Bigfoot, Dogman, or something far worse lurking in those woods? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. This story comes from Staffordshire Paranormal YouTube channel, which is known for conducting real paranormal investigations. In this video, they ventured into an abandoned care home with a dark history. Though it only dated back to 1950, countless lives had ended within its walls. The building shut down in 2023, but some say not everyone ever left. It began in the lounge, where investigators called out for spirits. The room seemed quiet, until a deep groan echoed through the halls. Then came footsteps, loud and deliberate, pacing the upper corridor as if someone or something was still patrolling the home. The tension spiked when the metal railings shook violently, as if an invisible figure was climbing the staircase. Cold chills swept over the investigators as they realized no human could have made that sound.
I can't hear it now. There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my god, what the flip's going on here? There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my god, what the flip's going on here? There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my god, what
Yeah, I heard that.
It's like someone's holding onto the banister.
Even the spirit box spat out chilling words. Incorrect. Museum. Singer. As if unseen residents were still trying to speak.
The building.
Him.
Him. Yeah, I am talking. Maybe you could try and move that door. Or interfere with the black box on the floor. We don't believe it'll hurt you at all.
Museum.
By the end, the investigators admitted the building felt too big for two people. They left uneasy, convinced the care home's corridors still belonged to those who never moved on. Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. This video was posted by Haunted Finders. Tonight, their investigation led them deep into Shield Forest, an area with decades of ghostly sightings, unexplained screams, and sinister activity. From the very beginning, he described the strange feeling of being surrounded, footsteps circling them, as if unseen figures were stalking their every move. The equipment began spiking in ways it never had before. EMF readers blazed with energy in the middle of the woods, followed by the sound of sticks being hurled through the darkness. No wind, no animals, just something unseen, throwing objects to prove its presence.
What was that? What was that?
What was it? A stick? Whoa.
Sounded like a stick got thrown at us, yeah.
I missed talking. I went crazy.
I missed talking, I said.
Then came the voices. A chilling message came through. The bad man's here.
Healing. Healing.
Healing. Healing.
Ooh. I've been here 400 years.
I've been here 400 years.
Blimey, that's a long time, isn't it?
What's
your name? The bad man's here.
The bad man's here.
The bad man. Is he?
Soon after, growls echoed from the trees, deep, guttural, and inhuman. But the most disturbing moment was when the devices warned of something darker. Words like, disguises itself, skinwalkers around.
He doesn't like what we're doing. That's why he's got his eye on her. What the shit was that? That's why he's got his eye on her.
You hear that? Yeah, I did.
That was a flipping growl.
Protection.
They realized they might not just be speaking to restless spirits, but something far older, far more dangerous. So the question here is, what exactly hides in Shield Forest? Spirits of the dead, or shape-shifting creatures watching from the shadows? Dark Exploration Films, a YouTuber whose name is Devin, and his an urban explorer. He steps into the forgotten corners of history, abandoned, decayed, and long left behind. These places hold stories etched in dust and silence, and through exploration, he brings those stories back to life. This time, he went on this scary adventure. He hiked deep into the Appalachian Mountains at night, chasing the shadows to an abandoned fire tower left to rot since the 1970s. Would you dare step into something that's been swaying in the wind for half a century? On the way, he stopped by what locals whisper to be the oldest tree in Pennsylvania, a massive sycamore with a hollow base, dark enough to hide something. What would you expect to crawl out of that hole if you looked too long? Night fell as he reached the fire tower. The forest grew unnaturally silent, as if holding its breath. Can you imagine standing there, knowing something unseen might already be watching. Then he started climbing up the tower to spend his night there. The higher he went, the colder it became. The shadows seemed alive, shifting with every flash of his light.
This thing shakes quite a bit. And there's the wind. Wow, that wind is crazy right now. Holy. We're almost at the top. It's so windy up here, it's crazy. Here we are.
Would you dare climb this tower alone at night? From the top, the view was endless darkness. No sound of wildlife, just silence. He settled down there as he was spending his night there.
And I'm about to boil some water, make my MRE in just a little bit. Just chill out. Try to get used to being up here. I don't know if I'll be able to get used to that. So I just checked on my phone, and apparently the wind is only 6 miles an hour right now. It sounds crazy. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna try.
Would you dare spend a night up in that high tower where you can't even think of what might happen? What happens next is the kind of thing that keeps people awake at night. This terrifying encounter was captured by Midwest Ghost Hunter, who is known for filming scary ghost hunting videos. This time around, he went to the infamous Baru Inn, one of the most haunted bars in America. From the very first moment, strange whispers and unexplained noises warned that something sinister lurked inside. As he ventured deeper, he started hearing strange sounds and movement, followed by the chilling sight of a shadowy face staring directly at him before vanishing into the dark.
I'd like to see it for myself. Is there anybody here that could do that for me? Oh, that sound came from over there. That scared me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm hearing all kinds of weird sounds in here. Who's making noise?
Was it a restless spirit, or something far worse? Then, suddenly, he noticed some movement in a box, and also a box falling by itself. What do you think was throwing the box on the floor? After seeing that, would you dare to still wait inside? Then he went down to the basement, where he heard something moving. He saw the cooler people have been talking about and decided to go inside. But surprisingly, after entering the door closed by itself, he was so terrified. But luckily for him, the door opened back.
What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f***? Dude! That door just shut! Please don't be locked. Please don't be locked. Okay, thank God. It didn't shut all the way. What the hell?
What do you think would have happened if it hadn't opened back? Upstairs in the brothel, ghostly lights floated across the room and objects flew violently from shelves.
What was that?
The haunting climax ended with undeniable proof. This inn is not just haunted, it's cursed. The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. This story comes from Taste of Nature, a YouTuber who loves posting his adventure camping. He does that just because of his love for nature. This time around, he went hiking deep in the mountains. But what she encountered was nothing short of terrifying. She was alone when the skies suddenly split open, the weather changed, thunder exploded across the valley, and lightning tore the darkness apart. Imagine being trapped in the middle of the mountains, no shelter in sight, with nature itself raging against you. What would you do? The storm grew stronger. Every crack of thunder felt closer. Every flash of lightning lit up the endless shadows. Fear and isolation pressed down heavy like the mountains themselves were closing in. After a desperate search, she finally stumbled upon a small, hidden spot that offered the faintest safety. There she built a fire, its fragile light flickering against the storm's fury. But even with the flames, the night was merciless. The rain never stopped. The thunder never eased, and the storm refused to let her rest. It was a night raw, wild, and unforgettable. You thought the last story was bad? The next one is downright terrifying. Survival Stories shared this terrifying encounter on his YouTube channel, where he posts several videos of his terrifying camping adventures in blizzards. He set out for a winter camping trip, but then, suddenly, the sky turned violent. A blizzard struck without warning, snow swallowing the forest around him. The storm grew merciless. His hands went numb as he struggled to raise a tent against the howling wind. Each pole he forced into place wasn't just a gear. It was survival. But the shelter stood firm. Not just fabric in the snow, but a fragile lifeline against nature's fury.
Little by little, after a long struggle, the shape of a small tent began to appear. At last, when the final rope was anchored deep into the snow, I exhaled with relief. Before me stood not just a flimsy tarp, but a sturdy shelter. It was more than a tent, it was a lifeline.
But the storm had more in store. He fought through waist-deep drifts, clawing wood from beneath a fallen tree. Every trip back to camp felt like a battle against the cold itself. At last, fire. A fragile flicker in the dark, but it was enough. The orange glow filled the tent, warming his body, restoring his will. Over hot tea and a simple meal, he reclaimed hope. That night, the blizzard screamed outside, yet inside his tiny shelter, he prepared to sleep. Would you dare spend the night here knowing the blizzard is not stopping anytime soon? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. Origin Paranormal, a YouTube page known for posting scary adventure videos, shares this creepy video. He went deep into the mountains, where an abandoned wooden house conceals a chilling legend, the spirit of a nun who never left. The investigator returns to the house. Darkness surrounds him, and already, strange noises echo inside. Would you dare to step in? After entering, he explains the legend. A nun who had a forbidden affair with a priest. After her sudden death, her spirit remained trapped here, haunting the very walls of this place. But why hasn't she moved on? Then the terrifying moment, the apparition of the nun is caught on camera. He gasps as the figure stares back.
Ah, meu Deus! Ah, ferida, 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 meu Deus! Ah, meu Deus! Ah, que susto! Oh, Jesus! O espírito da freira lá, cara. É ela.
Could this truly be her spirit, or something darker, wearing her face? Furniture shifts on its own. A sofa that was in the center of the house is now blocking his path. Who, or what, moved it?
Sofá! Olha só! Olha ali, cara do céu! Meu Deus! Oh, Jesus! Olha ali, cara!
The door lock rattles violently, as if invisible hands are trying to break free. Would you stand still, or run? So I'll ask you, if this were you, would you dare spend the night in the nun's cursed house? Another clip, another chilling moment that's hard to explain. This chilling story comes from Franco TV, a YouTube channel that posts creepy adventure videos. What he found inside this abandoned tunnel is something few would dare face. The exploration begins. The tunnel is pitch black, and in the distance, an eerie glow. At first, it looked like fire, but the moment light shone toward it, the glow vanished. Was it really a fire, or something unnatural?
Turn off my IR for a second. Oh shit. Would you look at that? There is looks like a fire. I can't even see it with my own eyes, but I can see it with the night vision. There we are. Look, you can see it just a little bit. It's way back there.
While inside the tunnel, he saw something that shocked him. A shape on the ground, almost like a person lying still. Would you keep walking forward if you saw that?
But look, I'm not getting... Oh, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Look like a person sleeping there for a second.
After some while, a faint singing echoed through the tunnel. A lullaby, two voices drifting in the darkness. Who or what was singing in a place like this?
Listen. What the...
Deeper inside, he discovered something worse. A mannequin placed deliberately in the tunnel. Was it left there as a warning, or as bait for anyone who dared to enter?
I think I know what that is. That looks like a mannequin. Looks like it has eyes and everything.
Then, a new danger. A strange light at the opposite end of the tunnel, as if someone else was inside, watching. Alone in the tunnel.
Look. Fuck. There's somebody back there. I just came in from this area. I haven't heard a thing, and it's been completely quiet. I completely went dark as I'm walking. But I can definitely see what looks like a light. They might have seen my light as I was making my way out. I don't know.
After seeing so many strange things, and now someone is there with you. What will be your next move if you're in his position? When he returned to the entrance, dozens of candles were burning. Yet earlier, none had been lit. Who lit them and why? So I'll ask you, would you dare walk this tunnel alone? From eerie to downright disturbing, here's what came next. TC Explorer, a channel on YouTube known for hunting ghost areas and urban exploration. So this time round, they went to hunt in this graveyard late at night, where every sound seemed alive. The first voice was heard, faint, close to the ear, but not through the earpiece. Was it an animal or something whispering from the dark?
I don't know if the mic picked that up, but I clearly heard that.
I heard that.
That was kind of like
I heard it in my ear.
Well, I heard it with my ear, not in the earpiece. But it came from over there.
Knocking echoed across the cemetery, followed by what sounded like distant screaming. Moments later, the scream grew louder.
Do you hear that, like, pounding? I heard, like, knock, 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 knock. More screaming.
What was that?
What the fuck? That is screaming.
Yeah?
That is legit a human screaming.
Oh, did you hear the footstep?
Oh.
I heard it in my
Your earpiece?
monitor, yeah. Thing we have something in our ears that can hear what the microphone hears.
I'm gonna see if I can pick it up.
It's a new system we are using.
Human-like. If you heard that in the dead of night, would you stay? They asked the spirit talker if it liked the fact that they came to haunt in the graveyard, and it responded with a chilling word. It was conjured. What was conjured? Was the spirit talker trying to warn them not to go further? A glowing orb appeared on camera near the bushes, floating unnaturally before vanishing. They also heard knocks around where they are again, clear and deliberate. After a while, one of them felt her hair yanked hard. No one was near them. Was something trying to drag them deeper into the graveyard?
Can you show your face again?
Show yourself.
Please?
There is?
Yes.
Are you filming?
Oh, I've got a crazy everyone. Yeah, I did get it on camera. It was a big orb on the bush over there.
Ooh.
Can you show you again? Show your face again. I can see you, I can hear you.
Coffee?
Do you want to take a coffee with us? Oh, fuck.
I did hear that as well.
So I asked them to make a sound so we can go and
Yeah.
see them. So it was down here.
I heard that dog. Buzzing.
Buzzing. So
we heard a knocking. Not a
look at this graveyard though. What? Oh. Oh.
What is that?
Oh. That scream.
By the end, whispers, footsteps, and strange growls surrounded them. So let me ask you, if you were trapped in this graveyard at midnight, would you dare keep filming or run before it's too late? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. I came across this chilling video on Black Mass Paranormal, who visit the most haunted places in America. He visits abandoned buildings just to prove the existence of cryptids. While on an adventure, what he captured in the woods will leave you unsettled. He stumbled upon what looks like the remains of a kill, but here's the thing, there's no fur on it, just raw, torn of flesh lying in the dirt. At first glance, it doesn't even look like the usual scraps left behind by hunters. Instead, it's a full limb, with chunks of meat still clinging to the bone. As he moves closer, the camera catches sight of a skull, likely a deer. But this wasn't a clean kill. Whatever did this ripped the animal apart, scattering pieces across the ground as if in a frenzy.
Scraps to me. Like, it doesn't look like something somebody killed and like kept, because look at all that meat right there. Like, that's a limb. Something. Like,
that raises a terrifying question. What kind of creature has the power to tear through a deer like that and then disappear without a trace? Was it a predator or something far more sinister hiding in the woods?